Hi, hello. So I'm going to explain you the functions which are present in the pre-sale factory, the pre-sale and the locker. So first of all, I have opened the pre-sale factory, and first of all, I am going to towards the right contract part in the pre-sale factory. So the first one is the create ERC20 pre-sale. It is the method where the owner of some token X will come and enter all the fields here and then press right to create a pre-sale. So the other function is renounce ownership. It is a standard function in of ownership. It basically transfer the ownership to zero address. There is a set test method. Uh, it just we just made this method for testing. I just removed in the our latest version. So this transfer ownership is also for the is also a standard method in the of the ownership. So also we made a function. Now let's move toward the read contract part. So in the read contract, there is a function belongs to this factory. Here we input the address of some presale, and it will tell that that presale is created from this factory or not. For example, if I open the application, see Launchpad, and I'm just seeing a presale, just copying that address and paste here. So it returns true. That it means that uh, that presale is coming from our factory. And if this return false, then it means that address is not created from our pre-sale factory. I just created this function so that uh, if someone clones a pre-sale, then he cannot, you can just scam people, so people can buy from his pre-sale, and people may feel that it is the shield network pre-sale, so just made because of that. This is a BUSD address, and I just made this function. uh, if you say we will remove this, just our contact details of the developers. So there's a function get presale details. So in this get presale details, it returns all the details of a specific presale. For example, this presale I entered here. So it basically returns the different attributes of the presale. For example, uh, it returns the address of owner. Uh, it returns different values, that how much balance is logged. These are different values, and we can see which these values are from the code. And I'm going to the get presale details. It's basically calling a method in presale, and let's go to the presale. And so I'm just basically wanting to show you that what those numbers were showing. So there were some addresses. That addresses were showing. The first address was of the token X, then LP token X, then the locker, then LP locker. Then the next numbers were showing these things one by one. So let's go back. So we were here. So I have told you that what these things are corresponding to which variable. So I we use these things to display the projects. Like if you click this, you get all the details here. I should just connect the wallet and it will come here, the wallet details. Okay, the next is get pre-sale media links. It is uh, it does return the links of the people. You have to paste here the pre-sale address. This method, these are the all read methods, and these are basically used on the user interface. So these are the links which we will show on the user interface. Next, the next method is the get presale. So it tells that how many presale we want to fetch. So I'm saying that I have to start fetching presales from 0 to 3. So it will return the addresses of presales. So these are the presale addresses, and these addresses are the token X addresses of the presales. It means that this first presale has the token X, has the this token X, and this presale has this token X. So this method is also used on the UI, and there's a function get token name. For example, if I paste this token address and paste it here, it will say that token. So this method is also used on the user interface. The get token symbol is also used on the user interface. Last presale index means that how many presales were created. So basically 9 presales were created till now, and this is the owner of the factory, or you can say this is the shield network. And there is a function presales. If you want to get presale at some index, for example at index number 3, what is the presale, so we can get like this. And this is a test variable. We have basically removed this in our latest smart contract. So this was the presale factory. Now I will go to the individual presale. So to go to the individual presale, I am just copying this presale address, copy, paste, enter. So first we go to the write contract part in the presale. So there is a method of buy tokens in which we input how many tokens X do you want to buy. You can write 100, and also you have to put 18 zeros here, which are the requirement of Ethereum. Okay, there's a function only owner function close presale. So only the owner of this presale can call this function and write in how many months he want to close the presale. There are only three options: either he can write 1, 2, or 3. So that was basically written in the requirements which I got. There is another function on the owner function which is set rate. The owner can change the rate of his token. So there is another function only parent company function, which means that only Shield network can call this function, which is basically added presale is approved. So Initially, the presale is not approved when a person creates a presale. So, Sheen network can pass through here and verify this presale, that is, this presale is genuine, and this presale is approved. And if, for example, in case of emergency, this company is not genuine, then uh, Shield network can come here and write false and press right. And if the company is not approved, then anyone cannot buy the tokens from this pre-sale. And there is also a function which is pre-sale is rejected. This is We also made this function this similar to this function. You can say that pre-sale rejected is, you can say, a harsh word, or a more stronger rejection. If someone has true if the shield passes through here and writes this, so also then the people cannot buy the tokens from here. And there is also a parent company function which is tier. So shield network will verify the social media links of the token X. So social media links and the driving license links which he gave, and uh, if those links are true, are the correct, then the shield network can write two or three here depending on his tier. So the next is owner function edit whitelist. So the owner can come here, and the owner of this presale, and paste the whitelist addresses here if we want to add some more people to the whitelist. So this is a standard function explained it. Set LP token X locker. This is a function that is only used during deployment, and the factory uses this functions only. And this is again a standard function. So let's come to the read contract part. So amount token X to buy token X means that how many tokens people have to hold to buy that token. So after the BUSD address is the factory address from where this presale was created, and there is a get presale details function, and this returns the pre-sales pre-sale details. Mm. The next is whitelisted. So someone can paste his address here and check that he is whitelisted or not. There's a LP token X address, LP token X locker address. The This says that only whitelisted is allowed or not, so it's false. It means all people can buy. So this is the owner address, parent company address, pre-sale applied for closing. So basically, we saw that pre-sale can be closed in 1 month, or 2 months, or 3 months. So this is the time stamp at which pre-sale will be closed. Currently, the pre-sale is not closed, so it is set to the maximum number. So it means that pre-sale is not closed. Pre-sale earning wallet. So the pre-sale earning wallet is this. So when people buy the tokens from this pre-sale, all the BUSD will be funded, will went into this account. So there is pre-sale is approved or not. It's true that if this means that the parent company or the Shield network has approved this pre-sale. So the next is pre-sale is rejected. False, that these are the media links which will show on the UI. There is the rate, that how many tokens of how many tokens of BUSD equal to one token X, and is the tier. The default tier is 1 as we should see in the requirements. The next is token X, the token X locker and token X sold. So how many tokens were sold from this pre-sale are this amount. So I'm just opening the locker. So we have overviewed the two contracts, pre-sale and pre-sale factory. So the third one is the locker. First go to the locker. So here in the first of all go to the write contract part. So there is a function accept unlock tokens request. So this function uh, can only be used by the shield network. This basically approves the request of unlocking the liquidity. There is a function lock tokens. So the owner of token X can come here and lock the tokens. The next is make unlock token request. So the owner of the the owner of the the owner of token X can call this function to make a request. The renounce ownership standard function, transfer ownership also a standard function. There is function unlock tokens, uh, which will be called by the owner of token X when his request of releasing the tokens is approved. So let's come to the read contract part. So this shows the balance, which means how many tokens are in this contract. Token X tells that which token is logged in this locker, and unlock tokens at time is the time. Unlock token request accepted false. Unlock token request made false. Wallet of the owner is this, and this is the contract. So I basically explained you all the three contracts. So let me know if you want to ask anything else. Thank you.